Hey y'all, this is Nicole Yvette wishing y'all a happy Friday from Philly. So, this is what's on my mind today. I've been thinking about holding grudges and being bitter. Y'all, nobody wants to be around me. Nobody has time for that kind of behavior. And if you are a grudge holder, you shouldn't have time for that either. I mean, think about it. And I'm only saying this, y'all, because I used to be the queen of grudges. I used to keep a portfolio in my mind about all of the offenses that were done to me, what this person said, what this person did to me. And it took years actually. It took years actually for me to snap out of that crap. Because when you're holding grudges, when you decide, because it is a choice, when you decide to stay mad with somebody, when you decide to fall out, and sometimes, don't get me wrong, if you're a person that says, you know what, I'm not gonna mess with that person, I'm gonna keep my distance, that's all. If that's what you need to do, that's all good and well. But make sure that you're doing that with a clear mind, because if you're keeping like a Rolodex of offenses, that's not good. Sometimes when you hold grudges, and grudges can go on for years and years and years, you might not even talk about it, but you thinking it. That person, the other person may have very well matured and going on about their lives. Hell, they might not even know that they've done anything to offend you. I mean, it's different stuff, different strokes, different folks. It may be the thing that you're so offended about, maybe they didn't think it was deep. Maybe it's not really deep. Maybe it's just deep to you. But whether it is or whether it's not, it's all a choice. It's a choice to stay mad and or to treat them how you feel you're being treated, or you can make the choice to let that crap go and rise above all of that and treat them how you would want to be treated. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all, I used to be the queen of grudges, okay? Something could have happened to me when I was 10 years old, and 20 years later, I'm just saying, I could still tell you, oh, well, you said this, and you were wearing that, and my hair was like this, and I reacted like that from something that happened eons ago. Now, that other person might not be thinking about it, like I said, because you're the one that hasn't built the bridge and gotten over it. I mean, if you're that stuff, Fred, is bad for your health, is bad for your image, is bad for your spirit. Like y'all, it was there was one point for real where like my hair was falling out. Like I could just be sitting there and ting ting ting. That's my little sound for when your hair come out. But it would be, literally like falling out, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? But it was that. It was that. My hair was falling out because I'm stressing over people that I'm sure wasn't even thinking about me. They weren't even thinking about what they did that was supposedly so bad. And don't get me wrong, it could have been something terrible. And to me, like, quite frankly, it was. But is it something that's worth your health? Is it something that's, really worth years and months or even days? Is it something that's worth um certain relationships? No, no. Just as sure as Being happy is a decision. It's also a decision to stay mad. It's also a decision to be bitter. But if you're like that, who's gonna want to be around you? Who's gonna want to deal with you? If you always yelling, nobody wants to hear that. If you're being if you're being quiet and cold blooded, nobody wants to be around that either. Anybody could do bad by themselves. Get it together.